Welcome friends to a new series we're going to call Minecraft Marvels. In this series we're going to be talking about really cool things, different types of tutorials. We're going to be talking about command blocks, we're going to be talking about mob farms, we're going to be talking about redstone, all the super nitty gritty and cool stuff that you can do in Minecraft. So the first video that we're going to be talking about today is how to make epic tools and weapons. You know, you always want more. You want that bigger, cooler item. So let's get started. So if you guys are into making adventure maps or doing certain things for creating really cool quests and such, you can make an item that you can get for loot at the end after beating a cool boss or, you know, killing something pretty awesome. So first thing you want to do is going to give yourself a command block. So I just typed that all in there like that, and you give Clobberstomp and then the name of the item, Minecraft : command block, command _ block, boom, we got a command block. Bam! Alright, the other thing that we're going to need is a button. Great. So you can put a button on there, shift click, otherwise if you click in there, there you go, you get your command block. Now in here, it looks like you have player, you have @P, which is the nearest player, you have @R. I'm sure you guys know a little bit about command blocks already. I'm going to assume that. So we're going to paste in a command here. Now what this command is going to do, we're going to go over the whole thing. Let's start at home. First thing it's going to do is the give command, obviously. So it's going to give you, the player, @P, Minecraft, which is the item ID, Minecraft diamonds, or diamond _ sword, and you're going to get one of them, and the 0 is to kill the command. The next piece is we're going to make this an unbreakable item, :1. Now if you don't want this to be an unbreakable item, you can just get rid of the unbreakable and 1. Oh, and the previous comma. You'll make it like this. But we want to make it unbreakable because it's going to be something that someone gets for destroying something super epic. And then every command is followed by a comma. Next thing is AttributeModifiers. AttributeName, which is going to be called AttackDamage. The name is called AttackDamage. This is how it's going to show up in your description of your tool or your specific item that you want to give yourself. For us, it's going to be a sword. And then your amount of attack damage. For this one, let's set something like 25. You know, 2,525. Operation equals 0. The UUIDLeast and the UUIDMost. These are for setting spacing and for creating your the amount of attack damage and displaying that properly. Display name. The name of this item we're going to set to Epic Sword of Death. Your name has to be in the quotations. If it's in the quotations like that, it will be called whatever you want. We're going to call this one Epic Sword of Death. You can name it Mr. Biscuits. You can call it whatever you want, really. Super Death Vanquisher or whatever you want. Lore is going to be underneath that. It's going to be like a description of the device, or not the device, but the sword or the particular item that you're enchanting. And for this, we're going to call this Total Epic Death Machine, because this thing is going to be a beast, right? So you click, when you're done with that, click done, right click that, and boom, we got an Epic Sword of Death. So here's where that spacing I was talking about. Underneath it says Total Epic Death Machine. Underneath that it shows a space, and then it shows your attack damage, and then it is unbreakable. So let's go back. If we get rid of that unbreakable, like we were talking about before, let's get rid of that all the way back. Click OK. Boom. You got another one. Now this one's not unbreakable. And the reason we did that is this is going to be like a super epic thing. So we could smash whatever we want with this. It's just going to destroy everything. Pretty much one hit. With this one will actually take damage. Now the cool thing with these is if you decide not to use the unbreakable, you can do things like enchant. So if you're holding the weapon, you can type in enchant, and you could do the ID, which 34 is for Unbreakable, and we're going to do 3. Oh, I'm sorry, you got to put in your player name after that. So, enchant, Clobberstomp. Item ID for Unbreakable is 34, and we're going to put Enchanting 3 on it. Bam. Unbreaking 3. There we go. Check it out. Unbreaking 3. So cool. So you can add the other ones to it. Let's try 5. Oh, looks like we can't add 5. 35. What is... let's try 21. 21 is something. Looting 3. There we go. So 21 is looting. Now below in the description, I'm going to put that whole command for you guys to just copy and paste and change the values that you need. I'm also going to put another link in there for all the item IDs for your enchanting, so you can enchant whatever you want. And you can put this all in one command in your command blocks. I urge you to play around with that, but that's how you make really cool stuff. So if you guys are making adventure maps and stuff, and you want to create some really cool loot for your next map, here's how you do it. So as always, I thank you guys for watching. Take a look at the epic Sword of Death and the totally epic death machine when you guys are creating your next adventure map, and we'll catch you guys next time. As always, make sure to leave a comment and like in the description. If you guys have questions, I will be sure to answer them for you, and you guys have an awesome day. Peace!